What's going on, everybody? James here, ReadoptionAgency.com. And I didn't put up a video yesterday because I know absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I just wanted a little bit more love today. That's all. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive down below. If you get any nuggets of information out of my videos, that helps me know that I'm not just talking gibberish. And you can actually get something useful out of all this. I appreciate it. We're going to start. Today is the 20th of August. January, March, April, May, June, July, August. Ain't it weird that I don't know if anybody else out there is like this, because I'm after 50 years on this planet, for some reason, I am not 100% confident in saying what month it is by looking at the number, unless it's October 10, January, February 1, 2, 3, March, November, December. Like on 5, 6, 7, 8, I've got to go January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 20th. Why? I can comprehend percentages and do them by head, but yet I have an issue telling you that if the calendar says 8, that it's August. Why? I have no idea. My brain's always worked weird, and I've never figured it out completely. Do you know how long it took me to learn to spell the word elephant? It's crazy. But my mind's so weird now, and I notice it more as I'm getting older, that a word that I've spelled a million times, when I'm typing it out, I will brain fart. And road. Who doesn't know how to spell road? R-O-A-D. Who's not probably typed it out 1.5 million times? But yet I will have these moments where I'll totally brain fart and not know how to spell the word road. And then when I do type it and figure it out, it doesn't look right. It's totally odd. I don't know what in the brain causes that. If it's like, I've had it my whole life in a certain form, but it's been more and more as I grow older. So I don't know if that's like a form of like aging in the brain, whether that's Alzheimer's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what causes something like that. I've never really looked into it, but yeah, my old age future doesn't look too bright. But then again, everything's going to be voice recorded, I'm sure, in the future. By the time I get to the age where I don't have to worry about that, I can just like tell everything to do something and type something and tell my car to drive for me and all that good stuff. So won't have to worry about that. I think right now, here I go mumbling or rambling on. I think my generation, what are we? We're Generation X. I'm 50, right? Baby boomers, one up. I don't know. But I think right now is a perfect time. It's like almost been like, I don't know, in my opinion, probably because I'm living it, the 80s were the best, the most fun time to seem to grow up in, because everything was super crazy before everything started coming down, right? And then by the time that I'm 75, 80, everything's going to be like self-driving. So when I'm not able to drive anymore, I can have my car drive for me. So it's like almost like a perfect time. Hopefully it's a perfect time. Anyway, all right, so we're going to get into this finally. It's about time you shut up, James. Damn it. So yesterday, I ended up back over the $1,000 mark, thankfully. Today's been awesome. We're at 217, so 215-ish right now, and we're at 630. Doing pretty good today. Very good today. So that is good drops. So let's get into the traffic. So yesterday's traffic, let's see. So 1.8 million impressions, 74 items sold. So we were climbing back up because the previous day was 62. So 74. Percentages were a little bit off, but my organic was down a tad, it seems. And then today we are at 43. Percentage is not totally spot on. but that'll probably even out since today has been a nice flowing sales day. I've had 3 more items sell on Posh, or 4 more. 1 yesterday and 3 today, I think. 1 was 2 in 1 order, so pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Alright, let's get into... Oh, well, clicked on this. We'll check this first then. See where my placement is, even though it's a good sales day. It's a good sales day, but yet, where's my items? There's 1. Hello. James's hats. Where are you? You. Wow, this is bad. This is not really odd for the sales day I'm having. I've got 1 item thus far, and I'm almost halfway down the page. Ouch. What's up with that? Remember my last one? I had like freaking 40, 50 items in the top 200. Now I've got 1, 2, that one I just listed. So that's the only reason it's up there. Normally there's another one. We got 3. Wow, this is pretty bad. Huh. Very odd. There's another new listing. I just listed that one. Huh. Well, hopefully this ain't a sign to come. Like, did it just change? What time is it? 2? My sales usually slow down about 5-ish. So there's another new one I just put up. So a few of my new ones are popping up. Here's an older one. No, that's a new one too. So my new ones are popping up, but yet I only got 1 of my old ones up there. Huh. Well, that sucks. All those texts are coming in late today for some reason. All right. So, what did I list? And then what sold? We'll get into that. All right, so I've been listing some hats this morning. I've been taking a lot of pictures, creating drafts. So I'm up to 263 in the drafts, if that's, yeah, 263. So kind of restructuring, rearranging things to kind of make things, since item specifics is still not working and I have to do it a certain way. Like before, when item specifics are working, I can my system was set up where I could go back and forth and do everything certain, any way I'm feeling like, whether it's pictures, add item specifics, list. And since I can only pretty much do it one way, I'm kind of rearranging things to better make that flow. So just trying to make the best out of that. But I'm trying to do it in a way that if it does go back, I can at least do it the other way also, which is putting in the details first as opposed to taking the picture first. Right now I'm taking the picture first. Alright, so bunch of hats. Somebody had mentioned to make a video on how I organize everything. And I can give you a basic rundown. It's pretty simple. But hopefully I can remember what items sold within 24 hours because... So this is stuff in the last 2 days. Mostly hats. Pushing hard on the hats. Alright, we're back into the day before now, but when you make up a draft, custom label here, if you label your totes, tote 1, tote 2, whatever you want to call them, put it in here and then that will always show up. And if you do Posh 2 and use list perfectly to transfer over to Posh, it all transfers over there. So if it sells off Posh, Same with like Bonanza and True Gather. If your stuff goes over there, it'll all kind of... Actually, I don't know about True Gather. One of them we have to look up unsold on eBay to find it, where it's stored. So not all of them. But you just put whatever tote you're putting it in right here and throw it in that tote. And that's pretty much... You didn't see that, did you? I had a little bubble pop out of my mouth trying to talk. Saliva. So it's pretty simple. And then just shelving units to put your totes or boxes on that you name. So pretty simplistic, but it works. Alright. So like I said, pretty decent sale day thus far. I just sold that Domino's shirt. Alrighty, Columbia Performance fishing gear hat. I am so paranoid about Vero now that I'm sticking to what I know, but when it's something I don't know, I'm kind of being just a little on the safe side. Like this hat here, the best little lure house. And I didn't want to put that in the title because then that would contradict with the Best Little Whorehouse movie that they're playing off of. So I didn't want it to... So I'm like, you know what? I'm not putting that in the title. I'm just putting the name of the company, the bait shop, leaving it at that. And it sold. So just being cautious. That's all. Very, very cautious. Because I got to go probably, I guess, a year without any issues in order to recalculate my account, if you will. I'm guessing it's a year. Some say 6 months, some say 12, some say 18 months. Those are all eBay employees. Nobody knows exactly. So hopefully it's 6, but we'll see. Well, hopefully we never have to see. I mean, I've gone 20 years and haven't had this many issues at one time. And most of them's my fault. Actually, all of them's my fault, technically, but 3 of them were stupid me faults. 2 were out of the blue, smack me in the face faults. So it is what it is. So hopefully we can go a year without any issues. Alright, of course, mostly hats have sold. I just put this up the other day. Oh, what's sold within 24 hours? I think this did. I just put it on the 18th, so 2 days on that one. Got some UGG boots. I think the same person bought both of those, and that's been up for a while. I had someone come in and buy all my lots of 45 records. I guess they won that one in an auction, so they came in the store and bought the other ones. Which I need to see I haven't been checking my auctions the last couple of days, so I didn't know if any sold or... I got 7 in here. That ended yesterday and some today. So there's more 45s. So I'll get those listed. Maybe I'll come back in and buy the rest. So I think between marking a lot of that stuff down to $13.99 to move it quick and mixed with the lots that are selling out of my store, I think that's kind of made up the difference of not using Web Interpret to sell on the international sites. Because I lost about $2,000 a month. I think yesterday alone I had sold $60 just in lot items. So I think it's kind of making up for it. So that's good. That's good. Couple of master hats, same person bought both of those. Port Specialties Rams hat. Barney's Greatest Hits. Used to always hate that song, I Love You, You Love Me. So I used to always do like the death metal version of it. I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. Don't ask. It's the small things that entertain me. And I've been forgetting what sold in 24 hours. Oh well. Just kind of chill today. Just been listening and taking pictures. Kind of a chill day. These have been sitting around so long that when Adrian went to ship them, the soles are coming off now. So the glue is given away since I bought those. So I had to cancel that order. Last time Jan went over to the bins with Adrian, she bought a bunch of sheet music books thing. And I'm like, I put a bunch in a lot that wasn't really worth anything, but I put a handful of them up for $13.99. So it's good to see one actually sold. You only pay like $1/4 an inch for books over there, so it's not like it really cost me anything. Probably costed me no more than 50 cents for the whole lot. So. And these were some of the lots I sold yesterday, here and here. So they won't sell at auction for $13.99, but they'll sell in my store for $23.99. Hey, I'm fine with that. If that's the way it works, you know what? Figure it out and benefit from it. I mean, would I rather sell 20 a day at $13.99 as opposed to 2 a day at $23.99? Yes. But with eBay, take what you can get when it's not working properly. This sold really quick. So I was kind of shocked. I'm like, wow, that sold quick. This one sold quick within 24. I mentioned kids' cassettes on the last video. It wasn't this one, though, because this sold yesterday. Right? I don't think it was this one. Was it? Did I go down this? Maybe it was. Oh, well, I said it again. I don't think it was because this sold really quick. One Direction shirt actually sold within 24 hours. I was shocked. Like, okay, I'll take that. I will take it. Same person bought these. WIL country radio station's been around forever here in St. Louis. It's what my parents used to listen to when I was a kid growing up. So I was raised on country music. Never really got into it. And then when I found Quiet Riot at like 13 years old, I'm like, yes! What is this? I used to call the radio station daily, asking them to play it. So I know they got tired of me, but they would never play it for me. I'm like, fine, forget you. And then that's when I saw that it was in the Footloose soundtrack, or Footloose movie, went and bought the soundtrack, thinking that it was on there. That was my very first cassette my mom bought me, new, Footloose, and I was hoping the Quiet Riot song, well, I thought the Quiet Riot song was on there. I guess at the time I didn't really know who did it. Maybe it was before I was calling it in and stuff. And it wasn't on there. I'm like, aw. But I guess when they re-popped the soundtrack, I guess in the 2000s, they did add it on there. So the newer ones has it on there. I'm getting all these calls from Laguna Beach, California. Spam calls. This one's actually got a name on it. T-Y-T-E Glenn. Who knows? This one sold kind of quick. I think it might have been a couple of days on that one. Some One Direction shoes. I love these reflective hats. It's like a reflection, I should say. Some good embroidering. This was an item I had in store for a while at a higher price. One of my markdown to $13.99. So that whole markdown, this was another one, I believe. Either it was or I put it up at that price instead of pricing it higher. No, it's been in there since February, so that was another one. So moving stuff at $13.99 seems to work. Well, it moved a lot more stuff, I should say. So another Dairy Queen pin. This sold really quick along with this one. Sold really quick. Or, no, it wasn't this one, it was this one. Yeah, that one was put up on the 10th. So it's that one. Some shoes that's been in there forever. What I do on markdowns is, like, I haven't done them in lately. I need to catch up. Well, crap, I changed the way I do things, so now I guess I gotta change the way I mark down stuff. I used to have in my store categories for every month. So then I would put, if everything I bought in January would go in January, everything in February would go in February. But then I'd go in and use that after 6 months, start marking them down. But I went ahead and I got lazy with changing all my drafts every month. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to, and you can do by newest up here. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do by year, and then I'll start marking down 2020 stuff drastically to move it quick. So I have not done that yet. So I need to do that. Where am I at? There we are. That one sold pretty quick. This one sold really quick. Boston Braves. This one's been sitting in the store for a while. I didn't sell it for $159. Somebody sent me an offer for $50. I've had it on here, on Depop, and on Posh, and nobody's even ever sent me an offer on it. So first offer came in, I took it. It's been how many months? It's been sitting up here since June. Only 2? I thought I had it longer than that. Oh well, $50 when I only pay a quarter for it. My bad. These sold really quick. Another hat lot. Here's the kids cassette I was talking about on the last video. So we are there. So I see looks like some more stuff sold. So a Monster hat and a Springfield Cardinals hat has sold since we started this video. So that's it, I think. So alright. Thanks everybody for watching. And hopefully today keeps growing. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.